Welcome back to Old Charles, your go-to channel for coin collecting, rare finds, and untold stories of currency from around the world. In today's video, we dive deep into the history and current value of the 1974 Liberty half dollar from the United States. Is it worth more than its face value? Can you find a hidden gem in your pocket change? Let's find out. The 1974 half dollar is part of the Kennedy half dollar series, first introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. While the early versions were 90% silver, by 1971, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a copper-nickel clad composition due to rising silver costs. The 1974 edition features the same iconic design by Gilroy Roberts on the obverse. That's the front of the coin, showing a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy. The reverse side, designed by Frank Gasparro, displays the presidential seal, a heraldic eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, with a ring of stars around it. Now, let's look at the technical details of this coin. Minted year ***, 1974 metal composition ***, 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel diameter ***, 30.6 mm weight ***, 11.34 grams edge ***. Reeded the coin was produced at 3 locations. No mint mark for Philadelphia, D mint mark for Denver, and S mint mark for San Francisco, where only proof versions were struck. MS60, MS65 can fetch between $2 to $5 depending on condition, much rarer, and can sell for $15 to $75 or more, especially with strong luster and no contact marks. From San Francisco, with the S mint mark, in PR65 or higher, can be valued at around $4 to $10. But Deep Cameo, DCAM, proof versions can fetch even higher prices. And now, here's where things get exciting, the error coins. Some 1974 Kennedy half dollars feature minting errors that can dramatically increase their value. Double die obverse, DDO, ***, where lettering appears doubled, especially the word, "In God We Trust," off-center strikes ***, where the coin's design is not fully on the planchet. Clipped planchets ***, missing a portion of the coin's edge. These error coins can sell from $50 to over $150, depending on rarity and severity. If you're a collector or just starting out, here are a few tips. 1. Always check for mint marks. Look below Kennedy's neck. 2. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect for doubling. 3. Keep your coins in a dry, airtight container to prevent tarnish. 4. Consider sending high-quality coins to PCGS or NGC for grading. Remember, even common coins can be valuable in the right condition. So, is the 1974 Liberty, or rather, Kennedy, half dollar worth keeping? If you find a clean, shiny, uncirculated one, absolutely. And if you're lucky enough to find an error coin, you might just be holding a small treasure in your hand. The 1974 United States half dollar, often referred to as the Kennedy half dollar, carries more than just monetary value. It carries a piece of American history. Let's take a look at how this iconic coin came to be. After the assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963, there was a nationwide movement to honor his legacy. Just days after his death, U.S. Mint officials and Congress proposed replacing the Franklin half dollar with a coin bearing Kennedy's likeness. The decision was made quickly, and by early 1964, the new Kennedy half dollar was officially released. It featured the work of 2 U.S. Mint engravers. Gilroy Roberts *** designed the obverse, showing a left-facing portrait of JFK. Frank Gasparro *** designed the reverse, featuring the presidential seal. The coin was met with massive public interest. In fact, the 1964 Kennedy half dollars, which were struck in 90% silver, were heavily hoarded by collectors and everyday Americans alike, as a tribute to the fallen president. From 1965 to 1970, the silver content was reduced to 40%, and by 1971, the coin shifted entirely to a copper-nickel clad composition, similar to today's dimes and quarters. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar followed this modern composition, outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. This change was made due to rising silver prices and the need for more cost-effective coinage. Even though the coin features Kennedy, many collectors call it the Liberty half dollar because of the prominent Liberty inscription across the top of the obverse side. Below that, the phrase, "In God We Trust," and the year 1974 can be seen. The word liberty has appeared on almost every U.S. coin since the late 1700s, symbolizing American independence and values. The 1974 half dollar was struck at 3 U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia Mint ***, no mint mark; Denver Mint ***, marked with a D. San Francisco Mint ***, produced only proof coins for collectors, marked with an S. With over 280 million coins produced across all 3 mints, the 1974 issue was one of the most common of the decade. By the 1980s, half dollars had largely disappeared from everyday use in circulation. Vending machines, cash registers, and public habits shifted toward quarters, and fewer people used the 50-cent piece. The Kennedy half dollar continues to be minted in small numbers for collectors and is still legal tender today. The Kennedy half dollar is more than a coin. It represents the legacy of a beloved U.S. president, a nation's mourning and recovery, and the evolution of American coinage in the 20th century. The 1974 version is a perfect example of how coins serve not just as currency, but as cultural and historical artifacts. And that's the story behind the 1974 Liberty, or Kennedy, half dollar. Whether you're a coin collector or a history lover, this coin tells a story of American honor, change, and resilience. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar is a common coin in circulated condition, but its value can change significantly depending on its grade or state of preservation. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. Here's a quick breakdown of the most common grades you'll hear about. Value can rise to around $2 to $5, depending on luster and eye appeal. MS-65 coins are more desirable and may fetch $10 or more if slabbed, professionally graded. These are harder to find and often need to be professionally graded by NGC or PCGS. MS-66 coins can go for $25 to $75. MS-67 or higher are very scarce for the 1974 issue and can bring in $100 or more at auction. Made only at the San Francisco Mint, look for the S mint mark. These coins were never meant for circulation-proof. 1974 S half dollars in PR65 to PR69 typically sell for $3 to $15. Deep Cameo, DCAM, *** examples, with strong contrast, can bring up to $25 or more. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a professional company like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade adds trust and can significantly boost resale value. Use coin flips or airtight capsules. Keep coins in a dry, cool place to prevent tarnishing. Avoid touching the surface with bare hands. Use gloves. Condition can turn a common coin into a collector's prize. So before you toss that 1974 half dollar into your change jar, take a good look. You might just be holding a mint state treasure.